Boy, I'm kind of dumb because I just realized there was actually more images to the first video, and I really upset that I forgot about it. But most of these are things I don't want to see in the new Pokemon game, and that would be somewhat like the Breath of the Wild type of feel to the game because we already got that with the Let's Go games, and I don't like seeing that again. And then the thing I do want to see is when there's more than one Pokemon on the screen and you actually can catch only one of them. Well, you're only supposed to capture one of them. I wish, well, it'd be great if we could capture both of them. That way, if you encounter two shinies or a horde of shinies, like for example that, instead of getting the text, um, your aim is off or you can't use that item at that time, it would kind of be best to actually capture them one at a time. Thing I want to see it return is seals for the Pokeballs because you get cool animations and stuff when you throw the Pokemons out, and I actually did like using them. And I would actually like to see more seals for the Pokeballs. Next thing I do want to see, and it's like more hidden like places and islands that only appear on certain days, like mirage spots and what else appears in different days? I guess mirage spots, secret bases, or people secret houses in a way. And then the thing I don't want to see, uh, it would kind of be like if the Pokeball Plus isn't compatible with Gen 8 at all, like literally at all. So this the Joy-Con we have is only for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That would have been a complete waste. Like we only can use it for one Pokemon game, and we can only use it for one mobile Pokemon game, and that's about it. That would be a very terrible move to make. Very terrible. I already mentioned this one. Next is new evolutions. Well, I'll actually love to see any new evolutions, so I kind of draw some evolutions and some remastering of all the evolutions. So I wouldn't mind seeing a ghost type named Fanteon, and I also would like to see a black Mamba Pokemon, and all black snake Pokemon. That would be like a poison fire type, which would be extremely cool. And this is the evolution thing the evolution like drawing I did. Well, it was a poster, but still a drawing. So this is Spectrion, normal type. You have Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, all new different forms. So I know it's kind of hard to see, but Jolteon is more golden, and I made Vaporeon more aquatic, and Flareon just looked like a fast fire type. And then there's Armreon. I I kind of made it after a Itachi, which is a I think I already explained it. It's like a weasel that has blades coming out of its body, but I made it also has like a lot of armor and stuff. So that's Armreon, and it's also gray and blue. Then Armreon? Yeah, Armreon. Then there's Umbreon and Espeon. I gave Espeon multiple eyes on its fur. I removed the pupils from its original eyes and gave it like Japanese praise. I would say praying beads. And with Umbreon, the more dark type moves it uses, the lighter its fur gets, or the more moonlight that hits it, the more its fur turn white. And its eyes are glowing red, and it has a skull on its forehead and shoulders. And then there's Boxeon, and then there is Skyon. Skyon actually has wings and a fluffy tail, and as you can tell, it can fly, or probably doesn't, because some flying type. Well, there's only one flying. There's a lot of flying types that can't fly for real. And then there's Boxeon, who actually loves fighting, and I kind of made it after like a boxer in Japanese culture. If you wear like these bandage wraps like around your stomach, it actually indicates that you're extremely tough and stuff. So and Next we have Leafeon and Glaceon. I just made Glaceon have like blades, well, ice blades coming off his bodies with claws and extra strands of hair. And his ice crown is more sharpened and his tail is sharpened. And Leafeon have leaf-like wings, but it doesn't fly. And Etchy blossom, some Sakura blossoms, and it has blades on its bodies as well, made of leaves. And then we have Toxeon, Pestion, and Eartheon. Eartheon kind of has like a chunk missing out of its tail and ear, which indicates like fissures and sinkholes, and it could create like, well, you could say it bring up stalactites from the earth, like rocks and stuff. And then Poison, well, Toxeon, I almost call it Poison. Toxeon is extremely toxic. I don't think you can see its eyes, but it doesn't have any pupils. Its eye colors is like a darker purple. And this color scheme is kind of cool because I made it like a green and purplish color and gave it like a skull on its head to indicate it's poisonous. And then Pestion has a stinger for its tail based off a bee. Well, now it's a bee fox. And it kind of flies around. And yeah, there's nectar. And I gave it like an abdomen area and stuff with its lower half. And then this is Coleon. Um, his body literally is like based on like layers of the earth. The lighter area is the top of the earth, while it goes darker to the darkest part of the earth. And it's extremely strong, and it can actually pick up boulders or rocks from like anywhere, and it could also create it, so it will also be able to learn rock record. And this is Drakeon, and this is another way to spell dragon, Drek, Drake. And that's also another way to spell Drake. Well, Drakeon is kind of like the opposite of Sylveon, so I kind of went with a more meaner, I would say, or more my type of art style. So it wouldn't look exactly like a Pokemon, but it still looked like a perfect evolution because it looked like it actually gone through some fights. Like I gave it scars and everything, like scar on his head, giant bite mark on his stomach, scars on its arms, well, on his legs, in back leg, and holes in his wings, but it can still fly. And then another form for Sylveon, I just added more ribbons and made some of the ribbons look, well, the big ribbon look like a butterfly, so it could tear more of its prey to pieces. And then this is like every like the one first image, but more up close. I changed Spection just a bit, gave it like a rainbow tail. Everything kind of lightened up the picture here. So yeah, that's all the little evolutions in action. And this is something I don't want to see, and that would be a demo. Because everybody knows if you learn too much about a game, it gets boring, and if they give you a demo, they just gonna dynamite it. So that is the number one thing I will hate, truly, truly hate. But the games get data mine, whichever one you prefer, and for it to have a demo. And then this is something I would actually love to see if they bring back some of these old Pokemon concepts. Like which one I actually did like the most? It was a cat. This cat right here, the cat with the bell, and also Meowth, like, well, baby Meowth. They they will actually be in a perfect addition to Pokemon in a baby Grimer, in a evolution for Farfetch, if they want to still do that. And yeah, if they call that one new thing, which one I actually did like the most? I also liked the one that says new fish. That one actually looked it cool. Well, both of them look cool. I don't know about Quillfish evolution, but bring back some of these concept art. Like, never let any of your artwork like go to waste. And then I guess that's old Poplio. But never let anything like this ever go to waste. Always reuse things. I mean, they already used some of them, but at least bring back ones like the fans would love to see come back. I wouldn't say all of them. I will only say the ones I just picked out would have been like a cool thing to actually bring to the games. But Yeah, that's literally the last image. So this is just a add-on video to that video, well, to the first video. So I shall see you all next time.